What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday to you all. It is finally Monday. What's going on, everybody? This is another live edition of Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel, and we're also live over on Twitch. We're also live over on X. So wherever it is that you are listening to the show, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. It is March 11th, 2024. It is 6:33 p.m. Eastern time here on the windy day here in Jersey. What's going on, everyone? I am the dude named Steve, and this motherflower right here, he's Walty. What's going on, brother?
What's going on? I don't know if it's because it's still daytime out. Why I'm orange, my lighting. But
I love it, dude. I love it.
no, I love it too. But I was like, is it like me? Because I haven't, my lighting's still the same, so I don't know why I'm orange. But I guess it's because it's still daytime out. So
like I said, dude, I love the fact that we're in daylight savings now.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, now when I get out of work, it's daytime now. So
yeah, bro. Like I hear the thing. I know there's people who, and I've heard this too. I don't know about you. Oh, I'm tired of this, man. This shit's annoying. This is ridiculous. Right? I heard it all. To me, like you said, 5 p.m. time, it's still daylight. A couple weeks ago, 5 p.m., it's already nighttime, bro. It's depressing. I'm sorry. It's depressing as all hell. I get it. There's a lot of you who want your extra hour of sleep. I get it. Totally do. But it's depressing as shit, bro. Come on.
No, I'd rather have the daylight. The work went by really quick today, for me at least. So.
Exactly. It goes by fast, especially like imagine if you were in school, right? Imagine like back in the day when you were in school, like you're there for like what 7 to 8 hours, right? Just sitting there in a room and you're counting down the minutes, the hours, the minutes. Daylight saving kicks in, boom, we're out of there early. It feels like it's early and shit, but it does feel that way. But other than that, Walty, how was your weekend, by the way?
No, it was good. I mean, can't really recall what I did.
What do you mean you didn't recall what you did? What happened?
Huh? No, not in that way. Like I got wasted or anything like that. I don't. I just don't have.
You wish.
Just have anything notable? No.
Notable? Okay.
Nothing
major happened. Nothing major happened.
Nothing major. Just
went out, had a good time.
Was with the booking. So there you go. I mean, that's it's not really a booking anymore at this point, but let's keep the gimmick for at least I'll say one more week.
One more week. It's oh man, Walter signed, y'all. Walter got signed.
Because we have to sign the contract. I look over the terms.
You gotta do your physical. You gotta go over to Philadelphia.
That's
what they do when they get signed. When the Fed signed their talent, they send them to like their medical.
Oh, okay.
In Pennsylvania or some shit like that, and they go through the medicals and all that stuff, and
make sure that we're all clean.
Next thing you know, check counting your body counts and it says here on this date you did this with this, and like, oh come on, bro, it's over.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm more in trouble.
If the walls only speak, bro. If the walls can only speak. But there's a lot of stuff that went down, in the world of combat sports. There's some news that went down and all that stuff. But before we get into any of that, okay, before we get into any of all this major news and stuff like that went down, we do want to mention this real quick. As you guys know, we are about to make the transition to 2K24 on WWE 2K24, that is, right, for ATP Gaming. I know a lot of you are looking forward to that. We are as well. But before we make that transition, right, we must bid adieu to 2K23. It's only right. So we did talk about having, one last PLE, if you will, the Big Bang, which will, we talked about this is our farewell to 2K23, our farewell. And we can now let you guys know the date is officially confirmed, and even the time. Even the time. So it's going down this Saturday. This Saturday is going down. 316 day, by the way. You know about that, Walty?
I just noticed.
Yeah. Just noticed that. I just noticed that. Literally. Just fucking noticed it. Isn't it great, bro? Going down 316 day at 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern. That's the time, the date. So yeah, link will be up short. I'll set up the stream for this shortly, but soon, sometime this week, obviously. But that's the date, that's the time, that's what is going down. Our farewell to 2K24. Aren't you excited, bro?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna find some time this week to plan the arena. Get the booking committee.
The
Oh no,
logos.
get the arena committee. I mean, to see where we're
Oh,
gonna be
man.
heading to. We still don't have a location. What's the location?
Look at this, man. Oh man, yo. I gotta,
What
for
happened?
this,
Yeah, I mean, who's gonna be or anything? Oh, okay.
in Brown, yo, gifting 10 lucky people around the point memberships, yo.
There we go.
Thank you, Brandon Brown. Thank to all you lucky 10 anonymous people. I want to know your
Well,
name,
yeah.
your name,
Hopefully they're members that actively watch us.
exactly.
I would hope, but
Could we have plans? We do have plans for memberships too. We do have plans. Again, there talks about Myra. There talks about was it it's Myra? Is it the general manager mode? We do have plans for that. But if we're gonna be doing that, it's gonna be for channel members only.
yeah.
Understand that. Channel members only. We'll probably drop the first episode for free, just so you guys get to see what it's gonna be. But after that, everything on the paywall. Sorry. Listen, we give you guys mostly a lot of shows for free. What's going on, Safed? Hope all is well with you, brother. We give you guys all these stuff for free. All these shows.
Yeah, I mean, well, I thank Brandon Brown for the memberships, but yeah, like you said, to do all those extra modes, because what we do in ATP game is just simulations, basically.
Simulations, yeah.
So it'd be, if we're gonna do these other modes, yeah, we would like to at least reward the people that are actually members on the channel.
Yes. Look, oh my goodness, bro. So I'm sure you know already the news, right?
What news?
I'm sure the news is already going out there, right?
What?
So
Wrestling?
the Nick Khan news has been going out. So
Nick Khan.
we got some major news just broke because Nick Khan is trending on Twitter X.
Oh, let me see. I just saw recent football news. The Giants finally did something good. What turned to a sad day was a positive day just now, but now I gotta turn. Now I gotta see this Nick Khan news. Let's see, Nick Khan.
So President Nick Khan, this is I think Chase put. I think it was posted on the Radicals on our group chat that we're in.
Well, when it break?
President Nick Khan and Brad Bloom revealed as key figures in the Vince McMahon sex trafficking suit.
Oh wow.
Here's the thing: we don't know what's really going on here. I don't want to break into it because I hate talking about shit like this. I hate to say it, and y'all may think, "Oh, what the hell?" Well,
No, but that is huge.
It is huge, but it's like, yo, I need to read all this to really just come up, because I feel like this is just thrown at us, like, boom, here you go, and now y'all want to talk about it. Like, no, it doesn't work that way.
Well, yeah, this article is kind of long.
It is a long article, y'all. I'm sorry. I
mean, if I saw it earlier in the day, I would have read it, but now I'm just seeing it now.
Yes, we're just seeing this shit now. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to. It's crazy,
but it's still unfortunate because when WrestleMania season now, look, another story. They gotta deal with.
It's like, what's going on, right?
Yeah, it's insane.
It's insane.
It is insane.
Yes, indeed. But like I said, man, there's a lot of stuff that went down. Did you happen to catch any of the fights, by the way, over the weekend?
UFC clips. I know that Sean O'Malley was basically won every round.
Oh, dude.
From what the good people were telling me, and then I watched some of the watch along too that you and Romeo did.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. By the way, yeah, in case you guys missed it, the first time that Around the Point Network and True Hill Heat Sports of Entertainment, we did a simulcast stream together on the channel. We did a
That's pretty
UFC
cool.
299 watch party. Yeah,
I didn't know that was possible. So
yeah, I didn't know it was possible. I mean, I kind of knew it was possible, but we just never really talked about it. Like, I hope this is one of many that we do. You get, but I love this thumbnail, by the way. I love the thumbnail. I really, really do.
Yeah.
I was trying to like emulate, like, just recreate like something that you would see like graffiti in Miami, like on the streets, whatever, right? Being that, hey, they're in Miami, right?
I mean, you're using Miami colors, kind of. So
the pink, the pink lettering, the pink in the bottom here. But also, what I wanted to do, really, like, again, if I had a Photoshop, I think I would have pulled it off. But being that I'm on Canva, it's kind of dicey. But I wanted to use like a photo in the background of this from their first fight, right? Where Cheeto, obviously, like a flashback almost type of thing, right? Like in the background, like looming and shit. But they didn't pan out to be, so it is what it is. I love this, by the way. Fucking love them. The streets of Miami, just going around and shit. But, yeah, we did the watch along. Overall, dude, the show was crazy. The show was literally crazy show. Sean O'Malley, bro, defeating Marlon Chito Vera for the bantamweight title. You know what's crazy, bro? Too, like I have a lot of friends who are Ecuadorians. So you already know, like, bro, they were going crazy for Chito Vera. They were like rooting for him, right? And understandably so. Like, again, it has to really be something, right? When it's your countryman, someone that literally has a lot in common with you, that's getting this type of platform, this exposure, being able to represent you. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, you and I were Peruvians. We don't have that star yet. We don't have it. Granted, I know in gimmick I say Valentina Shevchenko because she's in Peru, but I know it really doesn't count. I refuse to acknowledge the quote unquote Prince of Peru, fucking Claudio Puyol. He's a bum. And of course, the only Peruvian champion is in PFL. Jesus Pineda. God, he's a champion, but bro, it's PFL. That's like,
no one watches.
That's like being a champion in freaking Ring of Honor. No one watches. No one watches.
Hashtag watch Ring of Honor. No one's watching that.
I mean, if you're the one who said it, I mean, it wasn't really me.
Using hashtag watch Ring of Honor. No one's watching that. Come on, guys.
You're the one who said it, not me. So
not me.
You can, not me.
It's crap.
So it has to like really, it means something, right? Like for someone who's Ecuadorian, like, yo, this is huge, bro. Like, and again, even for Latinos, period, like in Latin America, again, South America, poverty, is in the economy's in the shit, right? So you see someone finally trying to rise up. And granted, Marlon Vera, I think, lives in California, so he's straight as it is. Granted, the story itself was like you wondered, okay, can Marlon Vera do this again? Not quite. Sean O'Malley was just leaps and bounds, just
I mean, the highlight was the knee, right? The knee in the second. Was it the knee in the second round?
Boom.
There you go. I mean, that shit was crazy.
It was.
I'm like, there's no way he win the fight after that.
There's no. Like, here's the thing about it too. Like, yo, Marlon Vera took so many shots, bro. Didn't get dropped once, dude. Not once did he get dropped.
That is impressive.
It is. It's
toughness.
Completely impressive, dude.
But that didn't win you fight. That can't win you the fight.
Doesn't win you the fight. That doesn't win you the title. But then after the post fight, like Sean O'Malley called out Ilia Topuria. He wants to literally fight him in Madrid at the Bernabeu, bro. And it's like, I get it. I'm sure it'll be huge, and it is. Don't get me wrong. But people, I think, forget Ilya Topuria just won the featherweight title a month ago against Alexander Volkanovski. Sean O'Malley just won this belt from Aljamain Sterling. This is his first defense. I'm pretty sure for Ilya himself, he needs to get some defenses in. I feel like for it to be a super fight, because this will be a super fight, right? The battle of two champions. You have to clear out your divisions respectively before you can make this super fight. Why rush into this? But that's just me. But who am I to?
Yeah, it's all up to Uncle Dana, right?
Of course it is, bro. Of course it is. They announced Joanna Jędrzejczyk is going to enter the UFC Hall of Fame, Modern Wing. The co-main event was Dustin Poirier, the Diamond versus Benoit Saint Denis, and put some respect on Dustin Poirier's name, yo. Put some fucking respect, bro. How dare they try to make him the underdog in this fight, bro? How dare they make him the fucking underdog?
I don't know. I wouldn't bet against him ever.
I did, bro. I had him on. I had an underdog parlay, bro.
Oh, okay.
And it hit like Curtis Blades hit, fucking Dustin Poirier hit, and I mean with Chito Vera. Like fuck, yo.
Damn. He
no, but you just never know. But you never know.
Yeah, with underdog parlay, it's always good to make one. I feel like
you just never fucking know. Imagine there's some people you see on social media, bro, who fucking out of the blue. I'm sure you see this on Twitter yourself. Like people who play parlays and stuff, and it's like, oh, look at this. I turned $5 to $30,000, and it's like
they always do that, yeah.
Must be nice, bro. Must be fucking nice.
But does that happen a lot in the UFC?
I mean, you never know. Not quite. I mean, you have to have every single underdog to win, and it just doesn't come about. But also, you had the debut of Michael Venom Page against Kevin Holland. I'm sure you've seen the video, Walter. I'm sure everyone's seen on social media the video of MVP coming out to the Undertaker's. Granted, he didn't do it as Israel Adesanya by no means at all. Not quite, not close at all. But still, nonetheless, he looked impressive. He really looked impressive out there. What happens here from him now? I have no idea. I have no clue what's happening next for him. They might throw him into the wolves. We'll see. But that was basically parts of UFC 299. I know I'm probably missing a fight or two here.
It's all right. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys discussed most of this on the watch along.
The key fights, yeah. The key fights that people were. Because again, when you look back at 299, bro, this card, dude, was stacked, bro. Like you had here Piotr Jan versus Song Yadong. It's a good fight. I mean, everyone thought. I mean, Trey was saying, "Oh, Song Yadong might beat Piotr Jan," and went to decision, where Piotr Jan got the win. Gilbert Burns versus Jack Della Maddalena, JDM. I had on the parlay JDM to go the distance with this guy, and had he only waited a couple more seconds, a minute and a half, it would have happened. But he got the knockout win over Gilbert Burns, so there's that. And then he called out Shakhtar Rakhmonov, which is like, yeah, good luck with that. Good luck, But that was UFC 299 as a whole. Also, Walty, this past Friday was Francis Ngannou's second boxing fight. His second boxing event against Anthony Joshua. Arguably one of the best strikers in the sport of boxing, heavyweight boxing. In the eyes of a lot of people, the face of European boxing. Heavyweight boxing. Did you see the fight? Did you see the clip or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, I saw with the
the Peruvian.
I don't know if it's Peruvian. I mean, the guy who sent the link is not Peruvian, so
well, the magical, the magic.
Yeah. Well, you blink and you missed almost. That's what it felt like. I mean, geez.
Yeah, dude. I felt. Here's the thing about it, right? If you're a boxing purist, you love this. If you're a boxing diehard, Like, if you're one of those
The
fans,
non-boxer just got completely owned.
exactly, because for them it's like, okay,
Yeah.
this is our lane. You're the UFC cage fighter, bar fighter, whatever it may be. Stay in your lane, right? Stay in your lane. This is our lane.
Yeah, who cares?
You guys are not
$20
welcome.
million.
Exactly, bro. Like
No
at the end,
matter.
the way I look at it, bro. The way I look at it, Ngannou won.
That's what I'm saying. He won
regardless.
regardless what happened.
Yeah, dude, he won regardless, bro. He made more money here than everyone who fought at UFC 299 combined. Put it that way. You know what I mean? And you know what? I think he has one more boxing fight in him. One more, bro.
Yeah, because not everyone's like Anthony Joshua. Maybe he'll have a better matchup.
Of course,
the next time.
Some people saying Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, that makes a little sense. I mean, maybe Wilder can knock him out in the first round too. I don't know, but
probably.
Hey,
probably.
Now I got a question. I got a question, Tyson Fury.
What the fuck were you doing?
What the hell? Now I don't think he's gonna win his next fight just because I've seen that.
Bro, you know who he's fighting in? I think it's in May.
They keep delaying it, right?
He's fighting Usyk.
You think he'll lose?
I don't know, bro. It's gonna be an interesting fight. It's gonna be a good one too. You
Oh,
know,
boy.
I wonder if this man who's coming on right now. I wonder if he's also, a fan of the sweet science. I wonder. You know, I know there's been a lot of great fights over the years in England. I'm sure he's been to some of them.
I'm sure there was no other events that happened this weekend. So
especially in Wembley over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, he's our friend, your friend, and big stakes coming up at the Big Bang. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only AEW, the man who runs AEW and Ring of Honor, the one, the only Mr. Tony Khan. Good afternoon, good sir. How are you? Welcome to Steve's Kitchen.
Steve, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me. I cannot wait for our matchup at Big Bang, ATP Gaming, Big Bang. Did you announce the date? Did you announce the date already, Steve? Or can I make the big announcement of the date of ATP Gaming, Big Bang?
We already did. It's happening on 3/16 day at 8 p.m. Eastern.
3/16 day, and Tony Khan is going to bring a can of whoop ass to heel Steven.
We'll be going
good ass beating.
We'll be going head to head with Collision.
And you know what, Steve? I feel so confident. Walter, can you make this? Can you make this possible? I would like to be the opening matchup of ATP Gaming Big Bang. We'll start off ATP Gaming with the Big Bang with Tony Khan versus Heel Steven and a no holds barred, anything goes match.
Damn. So, Steve, this is tough. Then you're gonna be 0 hour and the opener.
Yeah, man, it's like almost like I planned it that way or something.
Oh man,
opener. I like the sign of that.
You want to know my thoughts on that, Mr. Khan? Now that you mention it, to quote one of your former champions, if you will.
I'm not happy. I'm pissed off. Look at me.
Yeah, I was trying to find an opener.
Steve,
this is a good one.
That was me for the longest time when working with you and your ridiculousness, and you're not respecting me. And it's time that we're changing that, Steve. We're changing that at ATP Gaming Big Bang. Because guys, did you tell the stipulation, Steve? Did you let them know what the stipulation was?
Well, the stipulation is that if by some miracle Tony Khan were to win.
What do you mean by some miracle? I have a great record in ATP Gaming.
I'm a former U.S. champion.
Yeah, for one day.
Who do you mean?
Will Ospreay, have you?
Oh, okay. That's respectable. See, that's respectable. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm one of them. I have a great record, actually, Steve. If you look at my record, it's actually pretty impressive of who I've beaten. I beaten Triple H in ATP Gaming. I wrestled some of the best in the world, and I think that now I'm just gonna solidify that when I beat you, and then afterwards. Something about Dynamite is no more. Don't worry. The team will still be reviewing AEW Dynamite every Thursday whenever Steve feels like doing it. But it will now be called Pop the Boom.
Pop the Boom.
A Dynamite review.
Pop the Boom.
Pop the Boom. Yes. A Dynamite review.
Pop the boom. Oh man, I gotta try. I gotta train. Oh man, I gotta train hard now.
Yeah, we Pop the Boom, a Dynamite review.
Oh,
Man,
man.
if only I had some help or some guidance in this preparation, man. If only, man. Oh man.
Well, I don't know if you're going to get any help or guidance anytime soon, Steve. So you better get
Yeah.
used to saying "Pop the Boom," a Dynamite
Whatever.
review.
Whatever happened to you challenging Big Mike to Jeopardy? Whatever happened to that?
Well, Big Mike can't get his schedule together. I've been waiting for him to respond.
Oh, it's crap. Oh, whatever, man.
Why are you throwing Big Mike under the bus right now, Steve? What's wrong?
come
I
on,
feel like
Steve.
you gotta work. You gotta earn this. I mean, you just before you
Earn
get
it. Steve,
Big Mike got a
Steve,
match against
I'm-
Romeo. Come on.
Yeah, Big Mike is facing against Romeo in a big time matchup for the ATP Gaming UK Championship.
I
We have
suppose.
time to pop the
Now we
boom.
need a poll of what's going to be the main event.
Oh man, must be the main event, but that's crazy.
Wait, so what's the card looking like?
Does Steve even have the card? No.
You have the card. Also, you
Obviously I have the card. You know, we got yeah, let's start with our world title matches. You know, Thanos, the great Thanos against Eli Manning.
Oh
I think it's
man,
the main event.
I mean that's a solid main event. I wouldn't put it as my main event, but it's good.
What about AJ Styles versus Spider-Man for the Universal title?
No, I think that's really a big main event. I mean, Peter Parker, the
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Peter Parker, the Spider-Man has been one of the greatest ATP gaming superstars. Who knows if he's going to be on the new 2K20, new 2K24 game. So it'd be interesting, maybe give him one last hurrah as being one of the greatest ATP gaming wrestlers ever.
I mean, we could do the ATP Continental Classic final. Hulk Hogan versus Bad Bunny versus Bryan Danielson. Not bad. Not bad.
That's a very good match, but I don't think that's a main event. That's not a main event.
It's not a main event. You're right, but hey, it's something. What about Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns? And it was supposed to be CM Punk, but he got hurt. So
CM Punk getting hurt, not the prize. Anyways, that could be a good match.
I think those are
John Moxley.
John Moxley. Oh.
John Moxley. He's even
why'd you put my man Moxley?
I mean, I'm not gonna put myself in the main event. You know, I thought it would be a nice opener, but I think I like your opening idea better. We could be like second on the card or something. I'll have my match second.
I'm in the mud. I gotta prepare. Oh damn! They are breaking the news.
What's breaking news?
So AEW star Miro and CJ.
He's still in AEW.
Yes, and CJ Perry. Relationship is over after 7+ years of marriage. They have broken up.
Oh man, CJ Perry.
Well, that's very sad to hear.
On
And
the free agent market now?
No, she's not a free. She's free agent that way. She's not a free agent the way you guys want to talk about. Because I know how you guys are. You guys like to be trolls. Anyways, yeah. So Steve, I can't wait till Pop the Boom is on the ATP network. Not just ATP gaming, just ATP in general.
Oh, I'm in the mud, man. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh man!
What's wrong with the name Pop the Boom? It's sick.
Pop the Boom.
Yeah, it combines the two theme songs of AEW Dynamite.
Pop?
Yeah, Pop is one of them, and Bring the Boom.
What's Pop? Pop TV?
No, Pop is the new theme song, Steve. That's the new theme
what
song.
About I miss Light the Fuse, Break the Rules.
Yeah, well, we're
changing
it up. We change it up. We wanted to
what
change it up.
What happened to this is Rampage. I'll
use the hashtag. No, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna.
Still use it. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Guillermo, don't do it.
There's no Guillermo, Steve. I see who's in the studio. I see who's in the studio now. I got the access.
Oh, just in case he's working from abroad. It's a very yeah, But other than that, Mr. Khan, there's a lot of big fights happening this weekend. What were your thoughts overall on the Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou fight? What was your thought, Mr. Khan? Did you see it by any
Oh man, I was very excited to see that fight. And Francis Ngannou, he just took on a really good boxer. Anthony Joshua is really good, talented. If he wasn't a boxer, You make one hell of a professional wrestler. I'll say that.
Yeah, ask
But
Anthony Go-Go. How's that?
okay, Steve. Do you have like a serious? Or are you just gonna make a little jokes?
No, no, they could
No,
be
no,
they could be a tag team. They could be a
no.
tag team.
I'm literally giving my thoughts, and then you have to. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I want to kick your ass at Big Boo or Big Bang, because you keep always having to have your slight little dig. When Paul's on, you don't have these slight little digs. You're all respectful. Oh, Mr. H, to quote Chase Covington. Oh, Mr. H, you got his dick in your mouth, and you're just always like, oh, thank you, Paul. Oh, I'm so great to have you on.
Oh, my
God damn.
That's
And he
not.
called you guys losers. I've never disrespected you once, man.
Well, continue on, Mr. Khan. I apologize. Continue.
Yeah, but anyways, he could be a talented pro wrestler. He's just so talented. He's one of the most talented athletes I've ever seen fight, and I'm very excited to see him versus Tyson Fury when it happens, because I do believe Tyson Fury will knock out Alexander Usyk. Usyk is not a heavyweight. He's a cruiserweight, and he's taking on a heavyweight guy and Tyson Fury. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that was great.
What are your thoughts on UFC 299, Mr. Khan? Did you watch the fight? What was your fight of the night?
Oh man, the fight of the night. It was great to see a guy like Dustin Poirier, a guy who came to AEW and was just a friendly face to the locker room and took a lot of great pictures, along with Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. When we had I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank on his name again. Dan Lambert. Sorry, Dan. Sorry, I just got a little distracted. My bad. But Dan Lambert, and I met a lot of fans today, Steve. I actually met your old co-host, Caden. It was nice meeting him.
Who?
Caden, come on, he's known places. He came by. He said hello.
Did he? He didn't smell funky, didn't he? By any chance?
Okay, Steve.
What are your thoughts about his shirt?
What do you think about his shirt, Mr. Cole? What do you think about his shirt?
What shirt was he wearing? I can't remember. I can't
honestly,
really remember. Was he wearing a shirt?
I just want to know, like,
it wasn't AEW though. It wasn't no AEW t-shirt, just a regular plain old
I don't know what kind of t-shirt it was, but just want to know like how it looked, like,
I don't know. Look, I didn't really pay attention. I mean, there was a lot of great people that I met, so hard to remember everything, guys.
But this way, anyway, would you hire him though? Would you put him on the payroll?
yeah.
I mean, thanks for asking, Steve.
In other words, no. Okay.
CPZ a few months ago said he could be director of catering.
Yeah, he did, director of catering.
We have a great director of catering, so we don't really need someone for that.
Damn. Yeah. Sounds like he didn't get no damn job there.
And especially if CPZ is approving this. I don't even want that.
What's wrong with CPZ?
You always ask mean questions, man. You know this. You got. Thank God. I thought I was going to come on Kitchen and see him, but thankfully he wasn't in the chat.
Maybe he might come late.
What are we about? CPZ? What do he do to you?
He asked all these mean questions, Steve. Come on.
Well, I asked if he can be on, but he had things to take care of, which is fine. But most likely he'll probably be on if everything works out on what could be the final episode of SAD, or
like you're gonna let him review Dynamite.
Yes.
Or likely.
No.
He
can't review Dynamite. No, he can't review Dynamite.
Or best case scenario, he'll probably be on the 10 p.m. show. Impact Breakdown.
Yeah, let him review his Impact Wrestling. But
what's wrong with SAD?
Why can't he be on SAD, Mr. Khan?
I feel like he's gonna give horrible take on my booking.
No, you'd be surprised. He's a fan.
Doesn't come off as one when he asks these questions.
You'd be surprised, Mr. Khan. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, Mr. Khan. Anyway, Mr. Khan, now that we have you here, Mr. Khan, it's worth mentioning as well. You guys had a lot of good things happening over on Dynamite over the last couple of days. You guys made it official. It's going down at Dynasty Will Ospreay versus
What
Bryan
a dream
Danielson.
match! I can't believe we're pulling this off. And what a dream match! I mean, two of the best in the world of all time going at it. It's going to be really, really good. I cannot wait for this match. It's going to be absolutely excellent. You got Danielson taking on Will Ospreay. Man, it's one of those matches that you just wish that you can just, when you booked it, you wish you could book it again just for the fuck of it.
You wish you could book. Okay.
It's an easy match to book for sure, and I'll give you credit. This is a strong start for Will Ospreay versus Takeshita. Now Bryan Danielson, not bad.
Well, don't forget Kyle
Mr.
Fletcher.
Seven. Oh yeah,
Don't
Mr.
forget Kyle
Seven.
Fletcher.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't believe who? Oh my, who's backstage?
Wait. What do you mean, Mr. Seven?
No.
Who's
Mr.
Mr.
Seven,
Seven?
right?
Well, Walt, what are you insinuating, Walter? You see,
Who's
I
Mr.
was saying he
Seven?
put 7-star matches. Mr. 7-star match.
Oh yeah. Of
Oh,
course,
I
it's Will
thought
Ospreay, one of the greatest of all time.
I thought you meant
of
Mr.
course.
700. Mr. 700.
Huh? What's 700?
700 stars he has already. Over 700
Oh,
stars.
over 700 5-star matches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you guys are not being cute with it no more. I kind of get where you're going at it with
What are you
yours.
talking about?
It's being rude. No, it's being rude, guys. Come on.
Oh, Walt, did you see who's backstage at on Paul's show?
Who's backstage in Paul's show? I didn't see.
Looks like main event. You know who showed up with Travis Scott, man. Oh man.
Oh wow.
Hey, Tony, when you guys getting Travis Scott on the show? When is that gonna happen?
Travis Scott. I mean, is he a big deal still?
I mean, the sneakers
Of
artist.
course. Come on, man.
The sneakers artist.
Yeah. Did you guys see my kicks that I was wearing at the thing?
I did. I don't know what those were though, but
Oh man, they're pretty cool, man. They're like the Nike Revolution 9.
Revolution. I don't know, Walter. Walter, if you see Peep the Radicals, I did post a picture on it.
I saw it.
Looks like you got on the president. The president. They look like Oasis to me. They look like Oasis.
No, Oasis. You mean Asics?
Aces, yeah.
Oasis.
They look like Aces. They look like
You not know what an ASIC is, Steve? ASIC.
Oh
ASIC.
my goodness.
Basic.
Oasis.
They look like
What are you talking about? The Rock Band?
they're that too. They look like hiking shoes, man. What you got
No,
on, Mr.
the Nike Revolutions. You can get them at the Nike outlet for like $22. They're comfortable.
Now I don't know about the other guy. What was he wearing? Ugh.
I don't really look at people's footwear. Britt Baker, she has a really killer
Yeah.
shoe game. You guys like her shoe game?
Yeah,
of course.
Of course, they look nice.
Of course, I
they
love her
look,
shoe.
no, the things you can get with Tony Khan money, is
I feel like
unbelievable.
Danielson also has a killer shoe game as well. I mean, he looked good in Converse.
It's okay.
What's it?
What was that?
I have no clue what was that. Some sound effects that are being tested out here, but
For
yeah.
a
I
second
mean,
there, Steve, when you said, look who's backstage, I thought CPZ was coming on. Thank God.
oh
man,
come
I
on, Mr.
wish.
Oh, we wish. Good
Wish.
guy.
No,
Speaking of
I
which,
don't know.
Mr.
He's kind of a bully, don't you think?
No, he's not he means well, Mr. Khan. You gotta trust.
Better than him.
You gotta trust the process, man. You gotta trust the process, Mr. Khan.
Mm,
Speaking of processes and big business coming up, there's talk that
Oh God. Okay.
what's her name might be making her way. TD
Yeah.
Garden Arena.
what's her name?
Mercedes.
What's
Moné.
her name?
Mercedes Moné.
Well, Mercedes Moné may be an AEW superstar, but what's her
Hey.
name is not an AEW superstar.
Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, but I'm trying to tell you, Steve, what's her name is not.
Well, look, of course. I mean, absolutely.
That was a little disrespectful, Steve. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to, making sure Tony, what to say the name himself, That's all. That is all.
It seemed
You
like
know?
you were not educated on who might be coming to AEW, Steve.
I mean, is she gonna open the show, close out the show? What do you think?
To quote a good friend on the channel, just watch.
Just watch.
Oh man, well,
Fine.
Mr. Khan, I do want to again. Sucks that Fulham lost on Saturday to Wolverhampton.
You had to
Steve,
look
I
that up.
I don't care right now, Steve. Did you
Okay,
see
well,
that who we signed to
Mac
the
Jones,
Jaguars?
right? Mac Jones.
Yeah, we
You guys got
traded
Mac
for Mac
Jones.
Jones. We got a
Yeah.
good backup quarterback, probably one of the best backup quarterbacks in the league. That's a really good picture of Mercedes. I like it. But anyways, we got Mac Jones, one of the greatest backup quarterbacks right now that you could ask for in the league, to back up Trevor Lawrence, who's a great young quarterback. Came from the same draft class. We actually had Mac Jones on our quarterback board too. So a good picture, Steve, please. Okay, thank you. But anyway, yeah.
Right.
What do you mean?
You were considering Mac Jones over
No, he was
Trevor
on our
Lawrence?
board. No, he was on our board. Say if we traded down, if we wanted to, if we traded down, we decided we didn't want T-Law, as I like to call
You
him.
guys avoided, something disastrous, I guess.
A disaster.
Steve, you don't even know who Mac Jones is.
No, I'm just saying. Disaster. You're trying to repeat what he said. Disaster. What could have been?
You're like a little recording machine.
No, of course. Well, just for that.
Okay, Steve. Good
picture.
You're like, I really want to talk about Big Play Gabe, who we also signed to a contract.
Oh, that's right.
Gabe Davis, really good wide receiver. I think he has
overpay.
No, he has the possibilities of being a great number one wide receiver if you look at the advanced stats.
I like Calvin Ridley. Surprised you didn't try to keep him.
Oh, look at that! You guys signed a 3-year contract for $39 million. Look at that!
Wow, 3-year, 39.
That's a great contract for Gabe Davis. We also signed specialty wide receiver Devin Devin Duvernay.
Yeah.
Sorry, these Devins and Uvernays and all these other names. I remember them all.
Fair enough. Now that we have you here as well, but I'm gonna ask you this question. I'm sure you also heard the news. This man used to, at one point made an appearance at AEW at one point or another, but Mike Tyson is also scheduled to take part of a boxing event happening in Cowboy Stadium against Jake Paul on Saturday, July 20th from Cowboy Stadium. It could be on Netflix. Your thoughts on that, Mr. Khan?
It's one of those things that's very exciting if you look at it from a live sports entertainment thing, because now it shows the power of sports on these streaming platforms. Not a lot of streaming platforms want to get into live sports, but now seeing Netflix, getting a big time fight on there, it's very exciting with the live sports. And then obviously, we might as well just say it because you're going to bring it up, Steve, getting into the business with WWE starting next year. It's very exciting for someone like me who has a platform like AEW for streaming deals. But I don't want to see Mike Tyson fight. He's up there in age. He's facing off against a guy in Jake Paul, and say what you want about Jake Paul. The guy is still young and has power. I don't like that, Steve. I really don't. I wish Mike wasn't fighting, but I'm from a businessman's perspective. I really enjoy that. This is going to happen on Netflix, and I think it's a big deal for the entertainment world. But as someone who likes Mike Tyson as a person, I'm not a big fan of it.
Well, fair enough. I think it should be a good exhibition. I think
they must have thrown him a big bag.
Throw him a big bag, absolutely. Throw him the big bag. Should be a good exhibition, right? I think the odds right now have Jake Paul as a favorite, as you expect.
Should be.
I would say maybe in a round, get it done in a round or two, but we'll see. But again, the fact it's gonna be in Cowboy Stadium on Netflix, that's big.
On Netflix, but you have to not pay for you, just Netflix.
Just Netflix. So if you already have Netflix account, you're watching the fight. It's like Tony's competitor. If it's on Peacock, hey, if you have Peacock, you get to watch for free. Just like I would assume one day when AEW lands on Max. If you have Max, you get to watch the live events. Ain't that right, Mr. Khan?
I would hope so.
Should the day ever come?
Well, we're not talking to any platforms right now. Thanks for asking, Steve.
Or maybe
they want to charge $50 every month.
Maybe you're a Hulu guy. I don't know. Maybe you're a Hulu guy.
Well, I don't think we'll ever land on Hulu. I mean, they already have a relationship with.
Maybe
TKO.
maybe you're a Paramount Plus guy. Who knows? Paramount's not bad either.
I don't know about that. But anyway, Steve, I am going to be heading out. Thank you guys for having me. As always, I can't wait to kick Steve's big ass at Big Day.
Just for that.
And I can't wait for Pop the Boom to debut here on the ATP Gaming Network or the ATP
Steve,
Network.
You better not fuck this up.
I got to train hard. I got to talk to my trainers here.
That logo looks weird.
Why? Aren't you used to seeing this? Come on.
I'll use that color scheme, Mr. Khan. All these colorful little. Aren't you
It
used to this?
almost looks like you're ripping off AEW Revolution.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's a
Or the
mix of
logo.
Revolution and the show that helps you get the big lead into Dynamite.
Okay, guys, I'm definitely
No.
Oh no, in the mud.
The one you pissed Tony off. Come on.
Yeah, I didn't say you did. You still there, Mr. Khan? You still there? Is he still there?
Nah, he gone.
Is he really
He got
gone?
mad. He got mad at that comment. I mean,
he's
it
still
wasn't like
here.
it wasn't like I said anything wrong.
No, they didn't say anything wrong, but I mean,
It's
talk
a
about
good lead, and it has like what 1 million viewers when the show ends. And then, oh no, fuck it.
which begs the question, you know.
God, no.
We talked about this. We talked about this on SAD on Thursday. We talked about this.
Yeah, that's when you guys talked about the sevens.
Nick Khan has been named in the panel, named in the Janelle Grant lawsuit along with Stephanie McMahon. You want my honest thoughts on this, bro? I'm gonna let this shit play out, bro. Let this all just play out. Listen, I just think it sucked that this is happening just when they're about to have
It's coming.
the biggest WrestleMania of all time. The 40th anniversary. They announced matches for the Hall of. They already announced matches already, right? We already know we're getting Rhea versus Becky. We're getting Cody versus Roman Night 2. We're getting a tag team match. We'll talk about it right now. So I'm sure, Walter, you saw SmackDown, right? You saw the ending segment, right? That went long between Rock and Roman and Cody and Seth freaking Rollins, and you know everything that went down with that, right? You see it, by the way, the full segment, whatever it was.
I did. Yeah.
Right. And we finally saw Cody Rhodes slap back at The Rock.
Yeah. I guess that's his payback.
Yes. Let me ask you this question, because I've seen people saying this online. Do you feel like Rock has been repeating the same old stuff the last couple of weeks on TV? Does it feel repetitive? Like, yeah, this was funny many years ago.
Not really. I mean, there's people actually bitching about that. I thought people were enjoying these segments.
Some people feel like the lines, so some of the material that he's been using has been repetitive.
Yeah, I think that's how he's always been sometimes. But yeah, recently, I guess, like calling Seth Rollins the walking clown mode, like repeating stuff like that, and with Cody stuff with the dog, and I guess, but I still think it's entertaining. It's not ruining the segments. I wish the segment went longer or there was a better payoff after the slap. That's all. I know they have to follow regulations and all that, which sucks. Maybe next time just have them open the show. I get you want to switch it up, but clearly
because they went over their time, and you saw the slap, and it's like, I do think, yes, it sucks that Fox won't let them have an overrun because of the Fox News, the 10 o'clock news.
Yeah, we need a 10 o'clock news badly.
You need it badly, yes. I do think I agree with you. Either have us open be the opening part of the show, or you move this to Raw.
They should move it to Raw, but when the Netflix deal comes, it's going to be easier for them.
Considering they're leading SmackDown. So why, if you're leading SmackDown,
they're leaving Fox.
They're leaving Fox. My apologies. Why do you give a fuck? Why are we putting? I get it. It's SmackDown. You got to
because it's Fox. Fox has bigger viewership. That's
Yeah,
probably why they keep it there for now, and which makes sense. But you just got to deal with the consequence. And the reason why they probably didn't open it this time was because the people bitched last week that who entrances got cut short the week before, Naomi's and Tiffany's.
yeah. Tiffany's
They
and
were bitching
Naomi.
about that, so I guess they wanted to please them. So you can't have, screw it. Like, just have them. This is the most important thing on SmackDown. No offense to all the other segments, but they were not. SmackDown was literally just that segment, to me at
Oh,
least.
it was absolutely. It felt like a regular segment. But that
Every
being said,
everything else was just, it was okay. No, do we really need Bobby Lashley and Karrion Cross? No, we didn't need that.
no, we didn't need it. We did not need that
So
at all.
why couldn't we just cut that off or cut the match short?
Because that's
Yeah,
WWE for you,
doesn't make sense.
That's them for you. But there's a moment in the segment, I'm sure you heard this, and this got people very, very bad.
Yeah, I know.
And we'll talk about, we'll bring this up, but it's got people very triggered, Walty. People were mad that Roman Reigns called Seth Rollins a cross-dresser.
I'm about to say, if you're not gonna say it,
people were mad about that. What was your thoughts, bro, on this overreaction? What are your thoughts, Walty?
I thought, the line didn't really have a great delivery. I'll agree. Like, I know some people were making that argument, but I think some people are just just trying to get engagements and pretend that they're not offended just by saying, yeah, it was just totally not needed and stuff like that. It was whack. Like, okay, so why are we making a big deal still out of it? There's many whack things in different segment. Like, there's many promos where it just falls flat. So why is this one a big deal for some people? Like, you're saying you're not offended, but you're calling it crap and making a big deal out of it still.
No,
Like,
I agree.
It doesn't make sense to me. Why are you taking a different direction? Just say you're offended by it. Don't try to be around the bush. You either like it, you're just whatever to it, and you're not gonna make a big deal out of it on Twitter, or you're just gonna bitch about it and then find other ways to shit on the line. Like,
because I don't think
it's overreaction.
I agree. So I think it's an overreaction. I think people just want to bitch on social media.
Yeah.
Because that's the narrative that they want to go
by. It's not because of the offended too. It's just other reasons they find to bitch about that line. That's
what it is, bro? Because it's WWE and they're mad because they only got a couple minutes of wrestling on the TV on the program.
28 minutes.
28 minutes of wrestling, but yet you have a plethora of other shows happening throughout the weekday, right? You have other shows, not just named WWE, that can give you the good in-ring work. I'm sorry this segment took fucking 30 plus something minutes, whatever the fuck it was, and
I'm sorry that they had to build up, a Mania match and 2 Mania matches at the same time instead of having a pointless 30-minute, not 30-minute, but pointless 20-minute in-ring match. I'm sorry that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. I apologize. I wish I can give you a hug and kiss you on the forehead and tell you it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. But that's what we're dealing with. That's what you're dealing with now on social media. Outside of that, I thought, again, it's a little bit ridiculous when people are overreacting, right? The same folks. Oh man, I wish we had the attitude. I wish the Attitude Era was back. I wish the Pride was more cutting edge.
Yeah, okay.
I even saw this thing too, bro. People were like, "Oh, Christian, on AEW pokes fun at everyone whose father passes away, what have you, right? Everyone, oh man, Christian's crazy." Roman Reigns says this line, right? Crossdresser. Oh man, they gone too far. They've gone too far. But I didn't have an issue with it. I did not. So it is what it is. Speaking of, we're still on the WWE topic here, Walty. WWE, I know we talked about this. I know we talked about it on Monday. They announced Paul Heyman was going to go into the WWE Hall of Fame, right? And it looks like Triple H is now more in charge now of the Hall of Fame. He's taking control of who's going in, and he's not fucking around. He is not fucking around. So this past week, they announced that Bull Nakano is going into the WWE 2024 Hall of Fame. Former women's champion, one of the big names in the Joshi world. She started wrestling at 15 years old or 13, whatever it was. But again, she's been around for such a long time, and good for her. Good for her. And also they announced the U.S. Express. That's Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda. They were a tag team in the Fed back in the mid 80s. They had a tag team match at WrestleMania 1 against Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik. Fun little fact, Walter. Did you know Hulk Hogan's theme song, Real American?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That was supposed to be originally their theme song.
Oh, that makes sense.
And when Barry Windham left the company, they didn't have they just gave the theme to Hulk Hogan basically. But today they announced only hours ago the next inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame is Muhammad Ali, the best to ever fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe 3-time heavyweight champion of the world. Yes, the 3-time heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali, is going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Now, I'm sure, Walter, you probably like, okay. But for those of you who don't remember, Muhammad Ali was a part of the main event of the first WrestleMania. People forget that. He was like a special.
No, who forgets that? How do you forget that?
These new age fans like, oh, who the hell are these guys?
No way for Muhammad Ali. Like, obviously, I wasn't around WrestleMania 1. I wasn't even born, but
I was still my dad met sex women and shit.
Exactly. Oh God, TMI. Clearly, you gotta at least watch the first Mania or know about the history of Mania, and that includes Muhammad Ali. So we know how much impact he has to that Mania. And just in general, he's just an influential figure, even whether it's WWE Hall of Fame or whatever. I mean, this is just easy. Easy pick.
Of course, absolutely. It was just an easy pick. And it rightfully so, being that the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania, right? So you think about it, right? The U.S. Express, they were at the first WrestleMania. Muhammad Ali, so was he. So it's a little bit of a callback in a way to the first WrestleMania, which is cool.
Yeah, 40 years later.
And also factor in Muhammad Ali also wrestled Antonio Inoki back in Japan many years ago. It was like a first time that a pro boxer wrestled a pro wrestler like in a special exhibition rules match, and went to a draw. But other than that, did you see what happened yesterday, Walter, with John Cena, bro?
Yeah, he was supposedly naked
In the Oscars, right?
Yeah.
It was just.
I have nothing to say with that for that.
Neither do I. I just like people might to get that out of the way.
It is what it is.
But
I'm not OnlyFans, so
yeah. Also, I did watch a little bit of Collision. I did see Okada's.
Watch Collision.
I'm gonna pull a mic.
We need a Collision clip.
I watched the clips.
You pulled a who?
I pulled a mic here. I just watched the clips.
I mean, shake my head.
I mean, I did see Okada. Well, here the thing.
I saw Okada's entrance.
No, they had Okada's the six person. There was the trios match. It was Okada and the Bucks versus the 3 jobbers from wherever. Basically, Okada took out each one by one. I'm sure those 3 guys were thrilled and honored. Oh shit, I get to get my ass kicked by Okada. Fuck yeah, I'll take this. Right. I'll be honest. We did see because this Collision was taped. Collision was pre-taped. I think they taped it on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we got to see like the actual pictures and stuff like that. Right. Man, that shit looked depressing as all hell.
Oh, the crowd.
Hey, that crowd, bro. That shit looks depressing.
Hey, Okada, that's what he signed up for. Come on.
Hey, go back to what I said, though. Go back to what I said. Remember?
No.
Everybody was happy as hell last Sunday. 16,000 people, right? 16,000 people were in the building. Now it's back to reality, y'all. It's back to reality.
Yeah, I'm interested to see those collision numbers tomorrow too. I mean, see what Kaido brought them.
You'd be surprised, dude. I think honestly, dude, it should be a good number.
I saw a tweet. I saw a clip of Adam Copeland, in disguise beating up Christian and stuff, and then there was a picture of him in some face paint stuff. And someone tweeted, like, what happened to Edge? Like the downfall. This is the downfall of Adam Copeland.
Oh, it is.
And in a way, I'm like, yeah, he got an interesting feud with Christian, but yeah, he just doesn't. It's just, I don't know. He just feels like another person to me now.
Know what this is, bro? This is what happens when you use someone on a constant base. Now they start feeling like someone else like another person on the roster. Like, and listen, I'm pretty sure for all the people that are on that roster, bro, you get to step into the ring with Adam Copeland. That's a big deal. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure that it's like those three bums who got beat up by Okada on Saturday, well, whatever, on Collision. On paper, they don't belong in the ring with Okada. By no means at all. They don't deserve to even be in the same ring, same building, period. Don't deserve it. But hey, you get what you get. I do want to talk about this stuff because you shared this in our group chat the other day. So
I share a lot of things.
Yeah, I know we share a lot of things, a lot of pictures, a lot of things, and in my case, a lot of Mariah May, but that's beside the point. So this was, I guess, like a 12th thing that someone said about what really annoys this individual about AEW. This is from AEW blog. Do you remember this, Walter?
Oh, yeah. It's you read that whole thing? I didn't read the whole thing.
I didn't read the whole thing, but I feel like we should just go through this. Let's just go through this.
You read it out to me. I ain't reading that.
I know. There's some of these stuff that I do agree with. There's some of the stuff that he said that I agree with, and you can give me your take after each part. How about that? Okay?
All right.
There we go. This is from AEW blog. And by the way, this is not intended to bash anyone there's some things that I do agree with. Keep that in mind. Let me repeat myself here. There's things here that I agree with. Thank you. This is from AEW blog. In quote, this tweet was actually posted literally 3 days ago. End quote. I love wrestling in AEW. For the first time, let me just get some things off my chest and say what really makes me annoyed and upset. Here we go. Oh, man. Number one, AEW needs to advertise better. I hate seeing my beloved company. It's not your beloved company, by the way. It's not. Not filling out arenas or cities that they are visiting due to lack of advertising. I agree. 100%, bro. 100% I agree. Not his beloved company, which really isn't, but I agree with them. It's annoying that, hey, when they go to these markets and they barely promote, and you watch the TV show and you see them how they have to darken out certain parts of the building, it is depressing. It is like, damn, bro, what happened?
No, I agree. Actually, I agree with that point. He sounds weird, but saying all that, like my beloved company, all this, but he's right, because clearly marketing is a huge issue. If they can't fill these arenas out, and then he needs to stop booking these bigger like venues. Like we kept repeating these big bills. Like I think wherever they are, maybe St. Louis, that Dynasty pay-per-view, that arena it can't be that big, right? Maybe.
I have no clue.
Yeah, maybe that's a. I heard it. Yeah, it can't be a big arena. I hope it's not, because I think they're selling. I guess I could double check real quick, but yeah, like just book like these 5,000-6,000 seating venues, and it's not that bad, because it'll fill up the whole venue, because you could sell that many tickets to certain shows. but sometimes you just be booking this big building. So
I just
like
want
this.
to. Okay, so this building holds 10,000 people.
Oh, okay, never mind. Their setup right now is 5,000.
So it's like
And
half of that.
So they only sold 4,000
Yeah.
and some change so far.
Yeah. So number 2. By the way, this is like 12 of them. By the way, so bear with me here. Number 2. It's okay to sometimes drop big hints or telling the fans, the wrestlers who will be at shows on flyers, on TV adverts, city advertisement, posters, social media content, more. In parentheses, he puts here, when the arenas are filled up, then it's fantastic to have a surprise or shocking moments. End parentheses. I agree. You should drop it. I mean, they did that with Mercedes, right? Like Boss Town. They put B-O, boss, and then the word 10, right? So, yes. Like, here's the thing. Tomorrow, bro, this Wednesday, if there's no Mercedes, bro.
That's impossible.
Can you imagine, though, bro? It's not Mercedes and it's John Cena. No, I'm just saying. Well, imagine.
That'd be better.
Imagine they bring out John Cena. Senior?
Yeah, I'm about to say, what are you talking about?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Not junior.
I'm kidding. But I agree. I think it's great to sometimes drop some big hints. You know what I mean? I want to be shocked. I don't want to, I don't want to come off with, oh, saw that one coming a mile away, So
I mean, I see why he does it, but yeah, I actually agree with number 2.
Yeah, number 3. Stop waiting until last minute to announce cards. I understand injuries or travel issues or other things can cause storyline or cards for Dynamite, Rampage, or Collision problem, but that's okay. You announce it and then you have a backup for when things don't work out.
I disagree.
Elaborate, Walty.
I don't like that. I don't like that these fans are now accustomed to need a Dynamite card each fucking week. I'm not saying the Fed is perfect. I like, the Fed does announce some stuff in advance, not the whole damn show. Tony announces the whole show. And sometimes it's good because it gets you to tune in if it's some interesting stuff, but sometimes you're like, let me not use Evil Uno. What's another wrestler that I could pick on?
Matt Sydal.
Matt Sydal. Like, if you announce something like that in advance, or Dante Martin, people like him, but whatever. We'll put Dante Martin or the other guy, his partner,
Darius Martin.
Yeah, like you do like a singles match or something. Like, why would you announce that in advance? That's not gonna make me want to watch. So that's why I think it's yes and no. Sometimes it's good to announce, sometimes it's not. If it's not gonna be anything that important, then no, he shouldn't be announcing it. So. I think I disagree with that.
Okay. Number 4, ROH either needs its own TV show or a few dedicated locations where fans can fill out the place. 1 to 2, a half or 3,000 each week live rather than pre-tape, because talent in ROH have been working super hard to make each show incredibly interesting. I do agree. You can't. I understand why Tony tapes Ring of Honor at these shows. I get it. Cost production is cheaper. You're there, so fuck it. Why not, right? And you want to present Ring of Honor in these arenas. And for years, you've always heard people say, even when it was under Sinclair, Ring of Honor is too big to be small and too small to be big, right? And the reality is, Ring of Honor is not meant to be in a major arenas. That's not the essence of Ring of Honor for many, many years. So when you watch the show and the way they set the shit up, the way they put these shows they tape the show. Let me correct myself here. At, let's say, 7 p.m. and people are just walking in concessions, right? Not giving a flying fuck about what's going on. Like, you have to be the super, and I say that with all due respect, dorkiest a fan to be there and sit there from opening bell to closing bell and did not get up and watch the entire thing. I can't do it. That can't be us.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to do live because, you know, honestly, what they were doing at first with the Orlando tapings, that was actually fine.
It was.
That was actually the best thing because the fans were into it. They enjoyed it. Yeah, there were spoilers, but there's gonna be spoilers anyway because you're taping it before Dynamite or before Collision, whatever. Yeah, these big arenas don't work because the fans don't care. They're tuning in for AEW. I'm sorry, they don't care about Ring of Honor. So the fans that do care, you should cater to smaller venues, way smaller venues, and maybe if you could do live, great. I doubt it, but I just think you gotta go back to the old formula. Just go back doing it in Orlando or just smaller venues, separate from AEW crew.
Absolutely. ROH and AEW titles should be kept separate. Only titles that should be featured in AEW and ROH should be the Continental title, International title, and if trios titles from both shows get unified into one. I agree. You can't have, I'm sorry, I don't care if Kyle Fletcher's defending that TV title on an episode of Dynamite because it's not an AEW title, it's a Ring of Honor title. You know, like put it this way. Who are the 6-man tag team champions in Ring of Honor right now? It's the Bang Bang. It's the fucking Bullet Club Gold, right?
Yeah.
Jay White and the Guns. Can y'all tell me what? Can you tell me, for those of you who watch Paywall of Honor, can you guys tell me an episode that they've appeared on? I'll wait.
Have they not appeared on any?
I don't think they have. You would think you would hear, like, you know.
All I see from ROH is like Dalton Castle and Johnny TV. That's the clips I be seeing. Are they like the highlights of ROH?
I guess so. And everyone knows once again, but everyone already knows. Everyone
Using hashtag Watch Ring of Honor. No one's watching that. Come on, guys.
Oh no, I saw something interesting actually. It was a picture. Dina against Hikaru Shida. That's gonna be for Supercard.
Supercard.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's something there.
That's probably one of the highlights of the show. That's literally the highlight of that program is Athena's run in Ring of Honor.
Other than Kingston that, even showing up.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. You're gonna need Tony Khan to literally, throw the bag for Eddie Kingston to show up. But anyway,
I'm the world champion.
No, he has before. I mean, come on, he has.
Recently.
I don't know. I don't watch the show. Ready for this one? Oh my goodness. Where am I here? Okay. Number 6, a 2-hour live rampage wouldn't hurt.
Is the hashtag AEW rampage after it? Like, no one's watching that, dude.
Yeah.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Listen.
That's terrible.
I mean, listen, you expect people to literally say, fuck my Friday night. I'm going out. Fuck my Friday night. I was supposed to go out to the bar with my friends. Hey, I'm on a date with this girl. Hey, baby, we can't go out tonight. Know that restaurant I promised you I'm going to take you, right? That nice restaurant I booked for us. Yeah, we can't do that tonight. I got to watch 2-hour live rampage tonight. I'm sorry. It's not going to be. It's just not. I mean, you can't just keep it separate. Keep it its own separate thing.
No, you already have Collision. That's 2 hours, and no one watches that either. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's no.
You don't dare 2-hour rampage or something.
Number 7, split the roster for Dynamite, Rampage, ROH, and Collision. Of course, it's fun and interesting when talent cross over into different shows, but only when it's related to a storyline or when it makes sense. No, don't split the roster between Rampage. I get why they do Rampage because you need content. It's the network that wants it, right? I get that. You can split it between Dynamite and Collision. Those two. Just split it between those two. Other than
They
that,
kind of do already.
they do, but
House
it's
of
like
Black is never on Dynamite.
just keep it between that. After that, no. Let's see here. ROH pay-per-views, number 8. ROH PPVs feel like it's happening for the sake of happening. There are no storylines leading up to each pay-per-view, although some matches make sense. The rest just seem like let's feature as many amazing talent as we can. Okay, that's the thing with Ring of Honor. Again, when you have the show on a paywall, you put it behind a paywall. How do you expect fuckers to care? How do you?
They don't.
They don't. They don't care. Listen, the matches will be fine. Like, I'm happy that the one thing that I'm happy is even that Tony bought Ring of Honor is that they kept the tradition of having a show during WrestleMania weekend. I'm happy they're doing that. Believe it or not. Not that I would
Price is
go.
doing it.
Not that I would go, but still, that's no here or there. Number 9, factions just seem so random and unnecessary nowadays. When had Inner Circle and the Pinnacle, both factions were interesting and unique in their own ways. Now, again, it's just like let's put together as many amazing talents into one faction as we can. Like Bullet Club should mean something similar to how they dominated New Japan Pro Wrestling, but in AEW is just nothing special, even though majority of us love them. I'm sorry. Bullet Club has not been the same since 2019.
Well, I
Like,
was gonna say since AJ left, but okay.
Yeah, you can say AJ left. I mean, it's still you
I
had
mean,
Kenny.
they did have Cody. They still had Cody and Kenny.
Yeah,
so you're right.
exactly.
Okay.
But is Bullet Club even still like a dominant force? Like, no.
I don't even know who's in it.
I can't even tell either. Who the fuck is? I know David Finley's in it. I know that.
yeah.
I know. I
That
know
loser
the
that
rough.
lost to Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, Finley's son. I know he's in it, but other than that, I mean, who cares? Like, Bullet Club is a thing of the past. It's a thing of the fucking past, guys. Let's move on. Let's stop living in the past, people. Number 10, tag team matches used to mean something. We have some incredible matches in AEW. Don't get me wrong, but it just feels like an afterthought nowadays. Random tag matches with no meaning, excluding the incredible matches that we have had between FTR versus the Bucks or Bucks versus Lucha Bros, FTR versus BCC, and many other great ones. Anything you want to say there, Walty?
Well, yeah, I mean, besides that, there hasn't been much in the tag division. He's right. Because what exciting thing, the only reason, like, we haven't talked about how bad the tag division is or how uninteresting it is because we had Sting and Darby, and now that's gone. And now he's doing another stupid ass tournament.
And it's like, it makes you think
a bunch of random tag matches.
What teams will be in this?
Random tag teams. Just random.
Like, you have for sure, right? You look at this, you have Top Flight, that's for sure. You have you have David and Bennett.
Kingdom, yeah.
Even though they're already the Ring of Honor tag team champions. You have Dark Order. You have, I guess the Young Bucks or the EVP, whatever the fuck you want to call them, right? Private Party, right? You have, I want to believe the Hardy Boys, right? I want to believe Matt and Jeff Hardy are in this tournament, right?
They're still it. Matt Hardy, isn't he leaving?
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, shit. Fuck that. Ricky Starks, I'm not even sure. T and Coupon, I don't think he's still on payroll.
Starks.
I don't think he's still on payroll.
And I hope he's not in the tag team anymore. Screw that.
Yeah. Let's continue this.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the tag, there's the only legit ones out of that tournament would be left would be Young Bucks, FTR, and the Blackpool Combat Club. Those are the only 3. Everyone else is just whatever.
And Bullet Club Gold.
I guess.
Yeah, and the Guns, the Guns and
That's what I just said. Welcome below.
the acclaimed.
Nah, that's done. Sorry.
You see Max Caster today on Twitter, bro, going crazy.
That's done.
Yeah. Number 11. It's incredible that women's matches are constantly improving, and that we are allowing more women to be featured. But please make what the hell is it says here? Hold up. But please make more women. But please.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. Please. What the fuck?
Please. Maybe he's trying to emphasize something.
But please each title and women storyline mean more. We have 4 women titles now, 2 AEW and 2 ROH women's tournaments, women's tag belts, women's ladder matches, women's blood and guts. Give them more than jobber matches or 5 to 8 minute matches. No,
you're
good,
asking
bro.
too much for Tony Khan.
You're asking too
no, but
much.
I kind of not for all that, but I agree. Tony Khan still needs to book these women a little better. I agree.
I do agree with that too, because guess who's coming? Guess who's coming to the roster?
Exactly.
Guess who's making her way into the roster in a couple of days?
And she wants to see improvement.
And you think, bro, Phil was a pain in the ass? You ain't seen nothing yet. Y'all ain't seen shit yet, bro. Oh, anyway, the last thing here. This is the last thing here. Let the people who don't want to be part of AEW go. I agree with that. The roster of AEW and ROH is absolutely incredible. I hate how some people are not even featured. I remember back in the day, in the WWF era, I feel like each member of the roster had their own storyline and own segment and matches. Why can't we do that within AEW? Especially with the amazing individuals we have.
Egos.
People don't want to do jobs.
Yeah.
Tony just being, want to please a certain amount of people, and that's it. And everyone else, just be thankful that you're there. It should be an honor that you're there. Right?
His roster is bloated. He should get rid of some people, but he never fires people. He just lets contracts expire.
And this is the last one. I love AEW. This is a closing thing. I love AEW, die hard for sure. And I have loved every second of this journey. I wish AEW and TK nothing but prosperity, success, and more amazing moments and growth. Like, he means well. Let's get that clear. Like, he has, with the exception of AEW being his what was the word again that he used?
His company.
His company. No, it's not. It's not your company. His beloved company. I mean, yeah, I'm sure he's beloved, but still, I mean, come on, bro. What are we doing?
Well, I didn't read all of it, so I don't know if it was good or bad. He made some good points, but there was some fanboyish points, so I couldn't take him too seriously. But yeah, overall, even the diehards acknowledge that there's problems.
Yeah, they are, and I'm happy to finally see someone admit this. Like, yo, because you hear all these AEW diehard, bro. They're in denial of all. This is finally one who finally gets it. And like I said before, there's some of y'all who get it. And I'm happy for y'all. Speaking of someone who finally left, it was reported by Santana a couple of days ago that he's finally left AEW.
Yeah.
He posted a statement here. I'm trying to find it. Let me see here. Yeah, he had it here. He posted a statement here. He's finally parted away from AEW. Took a few days to reflect, and I can't tell you how truly blessed and grateful I feel. It's been 5 years full of ups and downs, and above all, it taught me so much about myself and this business. I'm thankful for the opportunity I was given to be a part of history, and at the ground level, I can say that I'll forever be part of that legacy right at day one. But as you know, there comes a time in life where you have to make decisions and take a bet on yourself. We only get one chance at this life thing, and life is about taking risk. You'll never know your true potential unless you really put it to work. I'm a big believer in when one door closes, a bigger door opens, and I'm so excited to see. I'm so excited for what the future holds for me. With that being said, I want to thank God and my father for continuing to guide me, my family for their endless support, all the fans who have backed me endlessly, no matter what, to Ortiz for the years in AEW, for the knowledge and opportunity. I told you the best is yet to come. So he's leaving.
Yeah, and it's the right thing, and they have nothing for him.
They
So,
don't. And that's what it is. Like, and it's a shame that AEW, they didn't make Pride and Powerful Santana and Ortiz the tag team champions.
I
It's
mean,
a
that was
shame.
the biggest fumble, but they could at least try. They could have tried with a singles push because Santana, I saw potential as him as a single star, and I still do.
I still do too. Now,
Yeah.
do I see WWE, possibly?
Maybe.
I do remember years ago
We'll
there were
see.
talks, because I do remember years ago there was talks that they were interested in signing both Santana and Ortiz, and they chose AEW, obviously. I think right now, honestly, his place to go is probably TNA.
Yeah,
I
for the
think.
time being. And maybe, WWE could still take a look if they're still looking for people, but
Yeah, we'll see.
it's a wait and see game. I mean, they got Sean Spears. I guess they got. There's a chance for Mike Santana to be in NXT if Sean Spears got a chance.
Sean Spears, come on, man. You saw that one? You saw the clip of him in his debut match and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, against Ridge Holland. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. Chief right here. Sorry, guys. How about them Philadelphia Eagles?
Yeah, today was crazy. Oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my 2 Saquon jerseys, man. It's a bummer, man.
Gonna burn him? You gonna burn him?
No, I won't do all that. He was good for us, but it's just burning because it's he joined the enemy.
This is like
Yeah, let's think of a comparison because it's been a while since someone.
It's like Cody go from AEW to WWE almost.
I mean, but Cody went back home. Saquon, I mean, I know he went to Penn State, but that's not really home.
I guess.
Oh man, I don't know, but either way,
have a good day, brother. Have a good day, brother. Make it a good one. Great memories of Santana and Ortiz and TNA wrestling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. I think TNA is his place to go. That being said, guys, this is going to be it for us. We're going to wrap things up here. Thank you all for tuning in. Just to remind you guys, the Big Bang will be going down this Saturday at 8 p.m. on 3/16 day. The Big Bang. It's official. The opening match is myself versus Tony Khan. Holy shit, I'm nervous. So there will be a Raw rundown tomorrow. Likely, yes, there'll be unless I, change my mind. Well, keep you posted. Wednesday we'll have off. Thursday is back to 2-stream Thursday. Myself, Thursday we'll do the last, but could be the last episode of SAD. Could be. And then that same Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern is the return of Impact Breakdown, myself, DC Peasy. And then, Friday, another day off. I do want to do a throwback, though. Sometime this week or next week, I do want to do a throwback. So we'll keep y'all posted. All right. And then, Saturday is the Big Bang, our farewell to 2K23. All right. Thank you all for watching. If you guys, again, are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that subscribe button. You guys are awesome as always. You guys already know that by now. All right. Follow us on X at AT.Network. Follow us there. You guys can follow me on X at Heel Steven. Let them know, Walty, where can they check you out?
Yep, on X at Hey and Walter.
Yes. In case you guys missed it, this past Saturday, we were live for the UFC 299 watch party. It was a simulcast on both this channel and the True Heel Heat Sports and Entertainment channel from True Heel Heat. One of many that we'll be doing soon. So that was fun. And yeah, this was Steve's Kitchen. For myself, for Walter, for Tony Khan, for the gang, this has been Steve's Kitchen here on the Around the Point Network. Good day, everybody.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.
Gotta be the little man.
What it mean? No melee, no melee, no melee, no melee, no melee, no melee. Hey, no melee, no melee, no melee, no melee. Hey, no melee,
No
melee, hey, no melee, no melee. She's still on them roids, hey. She's still on them roids, on the roids.